Peace, love, and light soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I'm the inner path shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is they are sore from watching you soar. They are sore from watching you soar. So I could be updating someone that is into puns, as in, a play with words, because the message today is they are sore, as in they're hurting from watching you soar, as in rising or ascending like a bird, like an eagle. I could be talking to an eagle shaman. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you have been shamed, you have been blamed and given responsibility for things, matters, situations that had absolutely nothing to do with you, all because you carry a special light within your soul, the light of life, or the light of God, or the light of Source, or the light of the universe, or the light of creation, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me through the comments, vibrationally, energetically, or through the spirit realm. I really appreciate hearing back from you, because you validate my purpose, which is to bring messages of healing, messages of illumination, messages of guidance for my soul tribe, for the collective of light, for the world from the higher realms. It is my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of life, the haters of light, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me that I have this light and just how powerful it can be. And they also continuously remind me that this light must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I'm now able to share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the planet. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message through tarot. And before getting right into it, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So when you receive the message, that's when your soul is ready to hear it. So it doesn't matter when it was posted. The messages are also collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe to help others find the message as well. And if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most Timer than Father God or Source or the universe to optimize your heart chakra or boost your heart chakra with the 528 Hz frequency, which is the frequency of God, the frequency of DNA repair, the frequency of healing, the frequency of love. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you're divinely inspired to, and let's get into the message. So today's message, Spirit is saying someone is in your circle. It could be a singular entity, or it could be a group of entities. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with demonic possession, and this could be primarily in the spirit realm, or this could also be embodiments that are in the physical realm. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But someone or some people are so from watching you soar. I could also be talking to someone that is on their soul's expansion journey, that has been dealing with copycats, with doppelgangers, because they're not originators of creativity or ideas or concepts. So they tend to thrive on being a copycat or a doppelganger, or an energy vampire. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a group of energy vampires. So I'm talking to someone that has transcended those kinds of entities. I'm talking to someone that is, released anything that no longer resonates with you on your soul's expansion path. This could be things, places, people, situations, but the Spirit is referencing entities or souls that you've been dealing with. These could be empty vessels as well that you've dealt with in the past. They've copied you, or they one of the signs that you're dealing with a copycat is anyone competing negatively with you, because competition is negative. So anyone in your orbit that has competed with you for your skills or your talents or your hobbies or even your lifestyle, it can be anything. That's a sign that they're a copycat. And typically copycats or doppelgangers, they also want to normalize your uniqueness, or your uniqueness or your expertise at something. They want it to appear like it's nothing, like it's just like anybody can do it, and there's nothing special about you. So I could be talking to someone that has multiple spiritual gifts. I could also be talking to someone that is now activating your superpowers, and you are being copied, or you are being followed, and by doppelgangers or copycats or low vibrational entities. But they're sore, they're aching, they're hurting from watching you soar or watching you rise. I could also be talking to someone that is now activated your resurrection superpower, because Yeshua broke the curse of death 2000 years plus ago. So that means that we are now able to resurrect into the age of Aquarius as we evolve out of the age of Pisces. So I could be talking to someone that has now activated that gift of resurrection, and you've been dealing with entities that have been sending you death attacks, graveyard spells, curses, hexes repeatedly, but you continue to rise above it. I'm talking to someone that's continuing to rise above it, and they're sore from watching you rise above their attacks, above their graveyard spells. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest, and let's get into the message. I could also be talking to someone that recently got a promotion, or someone that has recently achieved an accomplishment. This could be in your creativity, or it could be any other area of your life, and you're being watched by someone or by people that have created obstacles for you. They have railroaded you. They have sabotaged you on this journey, and instead you've continued to push forward. I'm talking to someone that perseveres on their spiritual path, and you're continuing to rise, you're continuing to soar. So whoever has been creating blocks for you, whoever has been sabotaging you, is sore from watching you. So as always, these messages are about self-awareness. That's the number one thing in these messages. Most High than Father God want you to be self-aware as you are on this journey, so that you're not tricked, you're not disillusioned, or manipulated into being someone else other than you. Because when you're your truest form, you are actually at your finest, and you're actually at your most powerful. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled At Your Finest, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. There's a reason why Spirit links up past messages to the current messages as a bridge between the messages, because all messages contain activations. So if it calls you, watch that message at your finest, because they are so from watching you soar. So first out of the tarot deck today is the Tower energy, the Tower card. So the Tower is about sudden change. It's also about revelations. It's also about upheaval. So I'm talking to someone that is also elevated through chaos, through upheaval. And what that has actually done is it has helped you to gain insight into who you really are, insight into the generational cases that you're dealing with, or that you have dealt with. I'm definitely talking to a generational curse breaker, especially if you're someone that is now activated that resurrection superpower. I'm talking to a generational curse breaker that never tires, that never gives up, and each time that you go through a death and rebirth cycle, or a tower moment, a sudden change, you also gain insight. You also get epiphanies. You also get revelations about what was in that tower fire, because a tower moment is like a fiery energy. I could also be talking to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or I could also be talking to a fire shaman. So what happens also is, if you possess fire energy, you can also be the subject of fire attacks, or the subject of repeated tower moments. But you don't necessarily have to be a fire sign. You can carry fire energy and have incarnated under a different zodiac in this lifetime, because I'm also talking to someone that has incarnated for multiple lifetimes. This is not your first lifetime. So what also happens is, as you know, incarnate, lifetime after lifetime, you evolve. Actually, you become better and better at performing or experiencing the things or the energy things that are always carried through every incarnation, because those are the energies of your soul. So that means each incarnation you actually come back to improve on what you made mistakes on in the past life. So that's how you also evolve. So I'm talking to someone that has now become an expert, a ninja, a master at navigating these tower moments, and you're always looking out for new information, new revelations, insights. I'm also talking to someone that has been receiving sudden insights as you go through these tower moments, because of how you have evolved, how far along you have come, how much you have awakened. So that's why you're like at the top of your game. That's why these tower moments are only causing your awakening, your soul's expansion, your soul's growth, and they're not actually destroying you. So whoever comes to mind when it comes to tower moments, whoever has been creating tower moments for you, they are so from watching you soar, or from watching you soaring. So you could also resonate with the Mars energy. Mars energy is also masculine energy, so I could be talking to a divine masculine. Mars energy is also about movement. So I could be talking to someone that is in some kind of movement. I could be talking to someone that's relocating. I could be talking to someone that is maybe moving upward, first of all in your spirituality, but also maybe in your career, in your vocation. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you could be born the 16th of a month, you could be born January the 6th or June the 1st, you could be 61 years old, you could be born 1961. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. The sun card is also coming through, so I'm definitely talking to someone that is very high in the sky, just like the sun. I'm talking to someone that's always in high vibes, someone that is always, in your sunshine, in your happiness, in your positive energy. This is who I'm talking to. And as a result, you're also someone that is fun and warm to be around. And those are actually light energies that help you to soar. You may be familiar, for example, with a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon needs fire energy, which is light energy. A hot air balloon needs fire energy or light energy, not dense energy or heavy energy, but it needs light energy to help it to soar or to take off, to launch into the sky. So when you look at that metaphorically, the hot air balloon rises or soars because the lightness of that fire, that's the flame that puts that light energy or shoots that light energy into the hot air balloon. That is what actually pushes it up or lifts it up or helps it to float upwards. So I'm talking to someone that is also very light-hearted, very light in the soul. So I'm talking to someone that now carries less density, less baggage. You're in a new beginning. I'm also talking to someone that has gone through a rebirth. Sun energy is also a symbol for rebirth. So you're in this new beginning. All is well with you because sunshine energy is very positive energy. It's life force energy. It's life-giving energy. So I'm also talking to someone that, brings new life to situations. I'm talking to someone that lights up a room when you enter. You light up a conversation when you join. You light up a neighborhood when you move in. You could also resonate with ancient Egypt. I could be talking to someone that's Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. um, I could also be talking to someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god Ra. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also resonate with the kids, with the kiddie TV show She-Ra. I could be talking to someone that grew up watching She-Ra. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So this tribe is also a sun tribe. So you could resonate with the number 19. You could be born the 19th of a month. You could be born January the 9th or September the 1st. You would be 91 years old. Or you could be born 1991. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So hermit energy is also coming through. So hermit is about soul searching, taking deep dives into your subconscious, into your soul, self-discovery. It's also about, seeking the truth. I'm talking to someone, a truth seeker, someone that is now on the path of truth, the truth of your soul. So therefore, when you're on that path, that is the highest vibration. You could resonate with Stephen Hawking. I could be talking to someone that's working with Stephen Hawking on this journey. But according to the Stephen Hawking's scale of vibration, truth is the highest vibration. It actually ranks higher than love. So you may resonate, for example, with true love or anything that has the word true preceding it holds a higher value than anything, than just the word itself or the meaning itself without the word true or truth preceding it. So for example, love versus true love is a higher vibration than just love, because love on its own, it can be tainted, it can be corrupted, but with truth in it, love can be very powerful and very strong. So that's an example of someone that is in their truth. When you're in your truth, every area of your life is also affected by that very high vibration. You could also resonate with the truth shall set you free. So I could also be talking to someone that is being encouraged to be in hermit mode. If you're not already in hermit mode, I could also be talking to someone that's at the beginning of your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, and spirit wants you to be in hermit energy, because you are set to ascend, to soar high above your enemies, high above the karmics that you've been dealing with, high above the generational curses that you have been carrying, that you and your ancestry have been carrying, because you incarnated to help free your ancestors, your family, your bloodline, from generational curses, toxic patterns, toxic paradigms, limiting beliefs. So you could be a Virgo, you could be born the 9th of a month, you could be born in September, you could be born September the 9th. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be a life path number 9. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So 9 of Cups is also coming through. So this is a repeating 9 in the message. You could be seeing repeating 9s. You could have recently seen 99. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be 99 years old, or you could be born 1999. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So 9 of Cups is about your wishes coming true. The cups is your heart space, it's your emotional space. So I'm also talking to someone that is also now, Spirit already mentioned that you're now a ninja, an expert at navigating through tower moments, because you carry a lot of sunshine, you carry a lot of positivity, you carry a lot of light. So what that is doing is you're closing out toxic cycles, because number 9 energy is also about a cycle ending. So you're closing out toxic cycles and you're staying in the sunshine of your soul, and therefore you're now achieving satisfaction. You're also now in emotional stability. I'm also talking to someone that's in gratitude for these victories that you are, accomplishing, and these levels that you are, ascending to. Or this could be a call for you to be in gratitude that you are actually ascending, and that you are, you're riding high above, those that were creating a hardship for you, and they're now sore from watching you. I could also be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "They Hate It," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. I will be talking to a Pisces. So the World card is coming through to confirm that I'm talking to someone that is, you have completed a toxic cycle, or you have completed toxic cycles that have put you in a new world. You're manifesting a new world as you close out, as you complete toxic cycles, as you achieve this wish fulfillment in this 9 of Cups energy. I'm also talking to someone that is now achieving wholeness as you continue to integrate your soul, as you continue to, bring back fragments of your soul that have been trapped in the underworld, that have been trapped in the 3rd dimension. So now you're in a state of wholeness, and that also is like a whole new world inside you. Because if you're someone that is now shifted from, for example, from being demonically possessed to being free, it's like a whole new world. Or I could also be talking to someone that has shifted from, being poor to being rich. It's a whole nother world again. You could resonate with a whole new world. Yeah, my voice is a bit shaky because I have been under throat chakra attacks myself lately, but that could be someone's favorite song. You could also resonate with the children's movie Aladdin. Your name could be Jasmine. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could also resonate with Aladdin's magic carpet. You could also resonate with Aladdin's magic lamp. You could also resonate with the genie in the lamp. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm talking to someone that is also coming into a new celebration of your life because of what you're achieving, because of what you're attaining. It's very different. Your world now is now very different from what it was last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. So they're so from watching you soar. I'm also talking to someone that in this new world, you're also continuing, in your new world, you're also continuing to evolve, to shift, to ascend at a very rapid pace, and it's an eyesore for an entity that doesn't support your ascension. It's actually an eyesore, a pain for them to watch you soar at such a rapid pace. So you could be 21 years old, you could be born the 21st of a month, you could be born February the 1st, you could be born January the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also be born the 12th of a month, be born 1921, On 1912, take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Saturn energy and Earth energy are also coming through. So I could also be talking to someone that's working with the primordial Mother Saturn or the crone Mother Saturn. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So yeah, they are so from watching you so because you are in this new beginning in this Ace of Pentacles energy. Pentacles is your wealth, Pentacles is your money, Pentacles is your gifts, Pentacles is your material comfort, Pentacles is the materialization of your spiritual seeds or your spiritual efforts. And in this Ace of Pentacles, it means that you're an expert, you're a champion, you're an ascended master at being you. So this Pentacle is new, it's remastered, it's indestructible, it cannot be stolen or sabotaged. That's who I'm talking to. So I'm talking to someone that's manifesting a new physical reality, because that's what Pentacles are also. It's your physical reality. And in this physical reality, this could also be, the resolution or the ending of those generational curses. So for someone, this could be that pentacle, this new shiny big pentacle for you is the end of all generational curses. I could be talking to a generational curse breaker that is also, ending all generational curses, especially this year being a number 9 year. It means that every day in 2025 is the perfect opportunity to close out and end generational curses or layers of generational curses, because of that number 9 energy, that cycle completion energy. So I'm talking to someone that is making significant progress in 2025 to close out those toxic cycles and generational curses. That's also what this Ace of Pentacles is. I'm also talking to someone that's manifesting abundance. I'm talking to someone that is also manifesting new income streams. I could also be talking to someone that's manifesting multiple income streams. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be born the first of a month. You could be born in January. You could be born January the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with throat chakra attacks, because as an empath, I also pick up on the energies that are around you as I deliver these messages to you. So if that's you, that's very specific. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. If you are under throat chakra attacks, it's from someone that saw from watching you soar. So you are a King of Pentacles. I'm talking to someone that is, destined to be wealthy. You're also a leader. You're an expert. You're an ascended master when it comes to manifesting. I'm talking to a master manifester. I'm also talking to someone that is very generous and abundant on this throne as King of Cups. So if you're feminine listening, remember every soul has the polarity of masculine and feminine energies. This is not gender, it's energy. So right now, you are more assertive, you are in this leadership energy, you are on this throne as this King of Pentacles. So those that have been watching you ascend to this throne and sabotaging you at the same time, they're tired now because you've reached the top. You've reached the summit. You have reached, you're now on this throne. Congratulations. Congratulations, chosen one. So 6 of Cups is also coming through. And the 6 of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about childhood memories. It's about connecting with happy memories or reminiscing So I could also be talking to someone that is reconnecting with your past life or with your childhood. I could be talking to someone that's doing past life regressions. I could also be talking to someone that's on an inner child healing journey, someone that is now integrated with your inner child. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Inner Child Success, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But I'm talking to someone that is now revisiting your past and actually bringing back your expertise, your skills, your gifts from past lives. I'm also talking to someone that is also now very much healed on this journey. You're no longer carrying a lot of baggage. Spirit already mentioned that earlier in the message. You're now much lighter. So that means that you have been going to the past with your inner child and you've been allowing trauma to come to the surface. You've been healing that trauma, and now that inner child healing journey is paying off for you. You have been successful. So check out that message, Inner Child Success, if you haven't already. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I could be talking to a Scorpio. You could be born the 6th of a month. You could be born in June. You could be life path number 6. You could be born June the 6th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So the last tarot card that's coming out for today's message is the Empress energy. So you're someone that is very abundant. So abundance is very potent in this message today. You're someone that is very fertile. You're also someone that is very nurturing, and divine feminine energy also comes with this Empress energy. So I could be talking to a divine feminine. You could also resonate with the goddess Venus, the goddess of love, or you could also resonate with the Egyptian goddess of love, or be working with the Egyptian goddess of love, the divine feminine goddess Isis. You could resonate with the Ankh. This could also be an Ankh activation for someone through the message today. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So this is also ancient Egyptian vibes coming through. So you could resonate with pyramid energy as well, or you could resonate with ancient Egypt. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be a life path number 3. You could be born the 3rd of a month. You could be born in March. You could be born March the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But just to sum it up before I jump into the oracle messages, you're someone that is now you're in a very powerful position in your own world. I'm talking to someone that is now self-governing. I'm talking to someone that's now in their soul's freedom and sovereignty, as this King of Pentacles, as this Empress, and the sun is shining in your world. So again, you're someone, this is just a proof on its own that you're taking the time, you're spending time to ace through those tower moments. So it doesn't matter even if this is a message, a future message for you, that a warning that you're about to be in a tower moment. I could be talking to someone that's about to experience a tower moment. Spirit wants you to know that it's a new day for you. You are this person that is closing out, that's kicking ass and closing out these cycles. You are in a new world where you're most powerful, because your new world where you're most powerful is where you're your most authentic and truest self. So let's get into oracle messages and find out what Spirit wants to reveal about whoever is Soar from watching you soar. If the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe to help others find the message. And if you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. So despair is coming through. So Spirit is saying they're so from watching you so, and they are in despair. So I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with an ex-karmic, someone that you used to vibe with, a low vibrational entity that is not evolving, that is not on their soul expansion journey, that is not awakening spiritually, and they have created karma for you on your journey, and because you are now in this new world that excludes them, they have created tower moments for you, but now that you are in your new world which excludes them, they've been cut off from you. They no longer have access to you, and this is actually how you are soaring, how you're rising, and they're depressed about it, they're in despair about it, they're so from watching you soar. So you could be 32 years old, or they could be born 1932, or they could be, you could be born 1923. You could also be born March the 2nd or February the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So a message of concern is coming through. So I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a low vibrational entity that's in despair, and they are sending you messages of concern, like they want you to be concerned about them. So pay attention to any incoming intuitive messages, or even in the physical realm, but hermit energy is already in the message. So Spirit is saying stay hermit. That means do not engage with any low vibrational energies. Despair is a low vibrational energy. And so Spirit wants you to focus on your new world, focus on what you're accomplishing and achieving. So you could be born the 14th of a month, or they could be born January the 4th. You could be born April the 1st. You could also be 41 years old, or be born 1941. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So occupation is also coming through. So whoever Spirit is talking about, whoever comes to mind when you think about anyone being so or hurting from watching you rise, or watching you soar, or watching you fly, Spirit is saying your occupation or your vocation is involved. Like this is someone that has been in the orbit of your workspace or your vocation. So it could be, I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a toxic co-worker, or a toxic teammate, or a toxic boss. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Toxic Boss in Purgatory, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with an entity that has been sabotaging your occupation, but not necessarily, with you in that space, as in a workmate, or this is someone that's outside your workspace that has been attacking you in your occupation. They're now so from watching you soar. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you could be 34 years old, you could be born 1934, you could be born 1943, you could be 43 years old, you could be born March the 4th or April the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Imprisonment is coming through. So whoever Spirit is talking about today, they also are attracting imprisonment. This could be spiritual imprisonment because of their karma, because you are now in a new world that excludes them because they were too toxic for you. You moved on. So what that has done is it has activated their karma. So they are in spiritual jail. For someone, I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with an entity that is actually manifesting physical incarceration because of what they've done to you, or because of the karma that you have activated as you are closing out the cycles. I could also be talking to someone that is, activated a return to sender to someone that has been, that has been conjuring up imprisonment energy for you. So now they're in despair because now that energy is returning to them or has returned to them. They're in despair. So that's why Spirit wants you to stay, distant from that energy, stay in hermit mode. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "They're Languishing in Spiritual Jail," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But they are so from watching you so. So even if they are physically imprisoned, they can be watching you through their mind's eye. They can be watching you through the spirit realm, and they're still seeing you soar. They're watching you prosper. They're watching you, accomplish new things. So this could also be a call for you to protect yourself in the spirit realm, in the astral realm. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a demonic possession, someone that's also dealing with incubus or succubus demons. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 29 years old, or you could be born 1929 or be born 1992. You could also be 92 years old. You could be born February the 9th or September the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So for someone, that Ace of Pentacles also includes unexpected income for you. So I'm also talking to someone that's manifesting income from, from multiple sources. Spirit already mentioned multiple income streams, and some of it is unexpected income. But because you're closing out karmic cycles, because you're manifesting a new world, it's actually your sun energy, your frequency that's bringing all these pentacles in. Congratulations. So you're manifesting unexpected income. You could already be in receipt of it, or you are about to manifest and receive unexpected income. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Spirit already mentioned promotion for someone, so this could also be a confirmation for someone. You could be 27 years old. You could be born 1927 or 1972. You could be 72 years old. You could be born February the 7th or July the 2nd. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Wealthy man is coming through. So I could be updating a wealthy man. You could consider yourself a wealthy man, or whoever Spirit is talking about in today's message is a wealthy man, but they're karmic in nature. This is someone that has been, creating stumbling blocks for you on the path, or creating hardship, suffering and toiling for you on the path. For someone, this could be a toxic employer. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But I'm talking to someone that has since moved on from toxic employment or toxic boss, or anyone toxic. You're leaving that behind as you begin life in this new world. So they're watching you, and they're so from watching you so. So you could be born the 13th of a month, you could be born January 3rd or March the 1st. You could be 31 years old, you could be born 1931. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Coffin is coming through. So this is death energy, and in tarot or in spirituality, death is transformation energy. So I'm also talking to someone that is going through a major transformation, someone that is going through, I could be talking to someone that is just going through a Kundalini awakening. I could also be talking to someone that is, gone through a profound spiritual awakening. On the spiritual journey, you actually go through several awakenings. That's why the message is also opening up with the tower energy. Those are common on the journey. But on the other hand, I could also be updating someone that has been the subject of graveyard attacks, death spells, graveyard spells, death threats. If that's you, this message definitely is for you, because Spirit is saying that whoever has been sending you that energy is now bouncing right off of you. It's backfiring right back to them. It's returning to sender, because you're now in this new world that excludes that kind of toxicity. I'm talking to someone that has activated their resurrective power. I could be talking to someone that is working with Yeshua on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today, they are attracting death energy, because this is actually what they've been sending your way. But in your case, you have turned this around. In those sour moments, you're someone that turns these energies around, because you can use death energy to transform yourself, to power yourself up, to awaken, and to rise to a higher level. That's what today's message actually is about. You are rising to new levels. You are soaring to new levels, and someone is someone is literally dying from the despair and the soul imprisonment, the trap that they find themselves in, because of that death energy that they were conjuring up for you. So courtship is coming through. So I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a toxic ex-lover. Someone that sabotaged you when you were loving them. Instead, they paid you back with death attacks, voodoo, dark magic. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a dark wizard, a dark witch, a dark warlock. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be talking to someone that is currently in a connection, in a courtship with a soulmate. And I could be talking to someone whose courtship has been in the past. We have been sabotaged in relationships through generational curses. So I could be talking to someone that is now manifesting a new courtship, a new world in this. This courtship is in your new world. So that means it's a healthy connection for you, because you're manifesting wish fulfillment. And I could be talking to someone that is breaking love-related generational curses, and whoever has been trying to sabotage love, sabotage marriage, sabotage courtship on your path, they are now soar from watching you soar, from watching you manifest healthy love, healthy connection. So they're in despair about it. You could be a life path number 4. You could be born the 4th of a month. You could be born in April. You could be born April the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So adjudication is also coming through. So since the word court is also, the first half of that word courtship, although courtship and court is not the same thing, but court is like a key word in the message, because adjudication is also coming out. So I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with an entity that is facing judgment, because it is judgment day on the planet. Divine judgment is taking place as souls ascend from 3D to 5D consciousness. So when you close out cycles, to close out on generational cases, you actually activate karma for anyone that has been involved in that cycle or in that curse that you're breaking. So that is the process of divine judgment. But I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with an entity that is also facing a judgment in the physical realm, and this could also be related with their, with their toxicity towards you. Now they're in despair because they're facing judgment, they're facing imprisonment, or they're facing a death. Whatever resonates, take what resonates and leave the rest. So you could be 30 years old, you'll be born the 30th of a month. If that's you, this message is for you. The 1930s could also be significant for someone. So let's continue with more oracle messages, and let's see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. If the message resonates with you and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. And also don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add green hearts to the comments. So universal laws is coming through. So I'm definitely talking to someone that is now living by universal laws, which is a whole new world. I'm talking to someone that is no longer tethered and bound by, by physical laws, because physical laws are flawed. The physical realm right now is very toxic. It's very tainted because the earth has been ravaged by demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, COVID narcissists, psychic vampires, empty vessels, NPCs. So this is actually a new day on the planet as well. These energies are also collective. So it's a new day, a new chapter, a new beginning on the planet, as the planet shifts from 3D to 5D consciousness, or from the Piscean age to the age of Aquarius. So the earth is going through a cleansing process as well. That's also what that judication energy is. The earth is going through a cleansing process, and the only way, because it's also an evolutionary process, so the only way, and you may be aware that evolution is about survival of the fittest. So the only way to be sure that you're on that path of evolution is to be familiar with and live by the universal laws. You could resonate with the law of attraction. I could also be talking to someone that is working with Hermes Trismegistus on this journey. Take what resonates. Rainbow energy is also present. So I could also be talking to a light warrior of the rainbow of the Hopi prophecy. This could also be a Hopi prophecy activation for someone. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "It's Official, Hopi Prophecy Activated," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. I could also be talking to someone that's working with Dolores Cannon on this journey. So you could be born the 13th of a month, you could be born January 3rd or March the 1st. You could also be 31 years old or be born 1931. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So there's prism energy and there's also pyramid energy. So take what resonates. I could also be talking to someone that is working with Nikola Tesla on this journey. Take what resonates and leave the rest. The Holy Grail is coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that is now tapping into the Holy Grail. Rainbow energy is present again. So Spirit already mentioned that you're a master manifester, you're a powerful manifester. And I'm also talking to someone that also manifests using, the universal laws. So I'm talking to like a manifesting genius if you're someone that's manifesting the Holy Grail on your path. So anyone that has been sabotaging, especially your occupation or your income, they are now so from watching you, so because you are now, you're manifesting the Holy Grail, you're manifesting abundance, you're manifesting perfect health, you're manifesting love. That's what the Holy Grail is. You could also resonate with the 144,000. You could be seen repeating 21s. You could have seen 21 recently. If that's you, this message is for you. The number 21 is repeating in the message today. Detachment is also coming through. So I'm also talking to someone that is now achieved a detachment, or this could be an activation of detachment from whoever spirit is talking about in today's message. But this is someone, or these are people that you have detached from. You have detached from their toxicity, you have detached from their toxic energies, and that this is also how you're soaring, how you're going higher. There's also cow energy here, so you could resonate with the cow spirit. I could also be talking to someone that's Hindu in this lifetime or past lives. You could also resonate with Taurus energy. I could be talking to a Taurus. You could resonate with bull energy. You could resonate with bovine energy in general. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could be talking to someone that's also from a farming background. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So you could be 31 years old. You'll be born the 31st of a month. You'll be born March the 1st or January the 3rd. You'll be born 1913. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Ascension flame is also coming through with the number 11. So I'm also talking to someone that is really on fire as you ascend. You could also resonate with the prophet Elijah. I could be talking to someone that's working with Prophet Elijah on this journey. If you resonate with the biblical text, I could also be talking to a twin flame. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. The number 11, you could be a life path number 11. You could be born the 11th of a month. You could be born in November. You could be born January the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also be born November the 11th. I'm also talking to someone that is now very much ascended in your spirituality. You're an ascended master, and you're also, highly ranked in the spirit realm. As a life path number 11, you're an ascended master with the gift of dreams. I could be talking to someone that also has the gift of prophecy. You would resonate with the sleeping prophet Edgar Casey. I could be talking to someone that's working with Edgar Casey on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Divine love is also coming through with Goddess Isis. So I could also be talking to someone that's working with Goddess Isis on this journey. I'm also talking to someone that's manifesting divine love. This could be a connection with a soulmate, with a kingdom spouse, with a twin flame, with a significant other, or this could also be self-love. I could also be talking to someone that's on a new beginning, on a new journey of self-love. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But you're manifesting divine love. That means you love yourself and you're also loved. So I'm talking to someone that has moved away from toxicity and into love. Spirit already also brought that up through courtship. So whoever has been trying to keep you trapped and deprived of love, they're also tired of watching you prosper in that regard. I would also be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Hate at First Sight, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You'll be born the 12th of the month. You'll be born January 2nd. You'll be born February the 1st. You'll be born 1921 or 1912. If that's you, this message is for you. Trust is also coming through, and more pyramid energy. This could also be a third eye activation for someone. I'm talking to someone that also now trusts the universe. I'm also hearing trust the process. So I'm talking to someone that now relies and trusts divine forces on this journey, divine powers on this journey. I'm talking to someone that is also working with the ascended masters on this journey. So you're in very good company, and also you're in a very new world, a very different world that is very high vibrational, because 5D energies are actually high vibrational and fast-paced. So whoever has been attacking you or competing with you from the third dimension, they're Soar from watching you Soar. They can't keep up with you. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "They Can't Keep Up with Your High Frequency," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. So you could be born the 30th of a month. This is actually a repeating 30 in the message today. So there are more doubles in this message today, repeats in the message. So I could be talking to a tennis player. I could be talking to someone that is, plays tennis doubles. If that's you, this message is for you. You could have recently seen the number 3030. Liberation is also coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that is now liberated their soul. You are manifesting liberation in your new world. So that means freedom, that means peace, that means prosperity, that means unexpected income, like the message is saying today. So that's also like, that's an elevation. That's like, a cut above the rest I'm hearing. So you could be a life path number 33. You could be born 1933. You could be 33 years old. I'm definitely getting ascended master energy. Number 11 is ascended master. Number 33 is also ascended master. I could be talking to a messiah. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be talking to a descendant of the messiah bloodline. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Forgiveness is also coming through. So I'm also talking to someone that is now in forgiveness and self-love. Forgiveness is about releasing the past and taking with you anything that resonates with your new world. So I'm talking to someone that has forgiven the past, someone that is detached from the past, and the past is so from watching you Soar. So you can be a life path number 22. This is also another ascended master number. If you're an ascended master number 22, you are a humanitarian, and you're also someone that is self-assertive. So self-assertiveness is needed on this journey, because you have to, sometimes you have to push forward, because dark forces are always trying to push you back or to pull you back or to make you backslide. So it really is sometimes very tense, or it can be a lot of friction trying to push forward, when you're being pulled backwards. But I'm talking to someone that has now been able to push past and, get into this new world. I could also be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "Push Past Now," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I could also be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "Assert Dominance," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. So you could be a life path number 22. You could be born the 22nd of a month. You could be born 1922. You could be born February the 2nd. Take what resonates and leave the rest. joy is coming through. So your name could be Joy, or your name could mean joy. I'm also talking to someone that's now manifesting true joy on this journey. You're now manifesting true joy in your world, because there's, all this positivity that's coming out, and the sun shines in that new world. So I'm talking to someone that is also, shifted from darkness to light. I could be updating someone that is, just come out of a dark night of the soul. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could resonate with the hummingbird. You recently have seen a hummingbird. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm bringing out the Inner Path Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from Source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If you would like a more personal activation or deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add green hearts to the comments. And if the message resonates with you today, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to help others find it. So first out is a white light. So this is a white light activation. White light is actually the most powerful, the brightest. So you could be 58 years old. It's spiritual light, by the way. You could be 58 years old. You could be born 1958 or 1985. You could be 85 years old. You could be born May the 8th or August the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you embody, you carry light, you carry so much light now. Spirit already mentioned that you're lighter now and you're soaring. Jungle DNA is also coming through. You may know it as junk DNA. This is what the Matrix has, wrongly labeled as a junk DNA. It's actually jungle DNA. It's your animal DNA, because as an evolving soul, you are now, manifesting or activating other powers that, have been dormant in your DNA. So, for example, animal DNA, like for example, lion energy, or lion DNA, your lion DNA, because as a soul, you incarnate like in multiple like lifetimes and multiple forms as well. So in another realm you can be a lion. So if you're someone, for example, that resonates with lion energy, it means that in another realm you're a lion. If you're someone that resonates, for example, with orca whale energy, it means that in another realm you're an orca whale. So in order for you to to activate that DNA, you actually have to connect with the with the animal spirit. So I would also be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Work with the Animals, or this could be a call for you to watch Work with the Animals if you haven't already. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But I'm also talking to someone that has activated their jungle DNA. You now have your ancestor animals activated, and they help you to navigate in this new world. They also help you to navigate in the spirit realm to close out cycles and to also, come up with new ideas and to also, come up with new inspiration, new creativity. That's what, your whole world is now. So congratulations on activating that jungle DNA, or this could be an activation for someone through the message today. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You could be 41 years old, you could be born 1941 or 1914, you could be born April the 1st or January the 4th. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So alignment is the next message or activation for someone. I'm talking to someone that is now in alignment with your soul's purpose, your soul's mission. And again, that's where you're most powerful, when you're on your own soul's path. So that means when you're on your own soul's path, when you're aligned, nothing can go wrong. Everything is always headed in the right direction for you when you're aligned with your soul's purpose. So you could be a life path number 2. You'll be born the 2nd of a month. You'll be born in February. You could be born February the 2nd. If that's you, this message is for you. So I'm talking to someone that is now also in alignment with divine powers, divine forces. You have a whole lot more power and resources available to you now for you to, conquer your spiritual battles and for you to, live and thrive in this new world and to also make progress. So this could also be a progress activation for someone, but today's message is also a progress report for someone. Spirit is saying they are Soar from Watchin. You Soar. You could be 66 years old. You could be born 1966. You could be born June the 6th. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Unicorn is coming through. I'm definitely talking to a unicorn, someone that is very unique, very talented, very gifted. You are rare. You're one of a kind. So when you realize this about yourself, I could be updating someone that has already watched a message in the channel library titled "You're Not Meant to Fit in, Uniqua." I'm talking to someone that has realized and accepted that you're not here to fit in. You're here to express your soul's energy, your soul's frequency in its uniqueness. So I'm talking to someone that has embraced their uniqueness, someone that has embraced their inner unicorn. I could also be talking to someone that is being initiated to work with the unicorn ancestors, or this could be a unicorn activation for someone, a personal unicorn activation. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But as a unicorn, if you embrace your uniqueness, you're no longer triggered by anyone that is, that is opposed to your uniqueness. You embrace it, you own it. This is who I'm talking to. So because you embrace your uniqueness, what that does is it actually sets you apart. Because as a unique person, it means that no one else is gifted like you are in exactly the same way that you are. No one else is talented in exactly the same way that you are. So it sets you apart, and it also makes you a leader. So whoever has been competing with you, or whoever has been creating tower moments for you, trying to sabotage you or to steal from you, they're Soar from Watching You Soar, because they didn't know that you're a unicorn. They didn't know that you're in alignment with the universe, with divine powers. They didn't know that your jungle DNA is activated. So they're Soar from Watching You, because I'm talking to someone that has brilliant ideas, new things. You're doing new things every day in every area of your life. At least, in every area of your life, you are you're expanding every day. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Be at least 1% better every day, or I'm paraphrasing it, but that could be the exact title. Look it up in the channel library, Be at least 1% better, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But I'm talking to someone that is on that growth spurt. You are, improving yourself incrementally. That's how you're soaring. I'm also talking to someone that is awakening in their consciousness, in their awareness, especially awareness of yourself. When you're self-aware, you are actually, more efficient. You are also more powerful because you then focus on where you do best when you are in that consciousness. I'm also talking to someone that is awakening to your spirituality and also connecting with universal consciousness and lighting up more, like you're connecting with other lights, with like-minded individuals on the same light or the same frequency as you. So you could be 68 years old, you could be born 1968, you could be born 1986, you could be born June the 8th or August the 6th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Judah is coming through, so I could be talking to a descendant of the tribe of Judah. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also resonate with Lion of Judah. So for someone, your jungle DNA, the jungle DNA that's being activated in today's message is Lion energy. You could resonate with the number 17. You'll be born the 17th of a month. You'll be born January the 7th or July the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also be 71 years old or be born 1971. Discipline is also coming through, so I'm definitely talking to someone that's very disciplined, someone that's in their self-discipline. I'm talking to someone that is no longer backsliding or being pushed over or swerved off your path. You're staying focused. I'm talking to someone that is also very bold, very courageous, just like a lion. That lion energy coming through again. So this is how you're staying the course, and this is also how you're ascending. And they're so from watching you soar. You could be 63 years old, you'll be born 1963, you'll be born 1936 or 1963. You could also be born March the 6th, to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So the last inner path oracle activation or message is restoration. I'm talking to someone that is now in a state of restoration. I could be talking to someone that is just activated their resurrection ability or gift, and now you're in this state of restoration. I'm also talking to someone that has gone through a rebirth, and now you're in this process of restoration through, bringing back parts of yourself, from the past, and putting yourself back together again in your new world. So you could be born the 4th of a month, you could be born in April, you could be born April the 4th, you could be a life path number 4. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm gonna close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you today, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add some green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers for anyone that has a question for your angel or angels, and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So your ready is coming through, and Ankh energy and Goddess Isis vibes coming through. So I could be talking to someone that is being initiated to work with the Goddess Isis, or I could also be talking to someone that is getting an Ankh activation through this message. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Your question doesn't need to have had anything to do with today's question, but if your question resonates with this answer, then that is your answer. You're ready. Rainbow energy is also coming through. So an emphatic presence of rainbow energy in the message today. You could resonate with there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You could also have recently seen a rainbow or dreamt of a rainbow. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.